Real self and ideal self. For the first time when I read this one, when I heard in a lecture, it changed my perspective about myself. Hello and welcome to my channel. Let's learn psychology. Today we are talking about fully functioning individuals, are those people who live their life fullest. Fully functioning individuals trust their own feelings and they live in present here and now, and they don't allow society to shape their feelings. This is an aspiring goal for everyone. But why everyone is not a fully functioning individual? This takes us to one of the important concepts of psychology, that is real self and ideal self. Real self and ideal self. What is real self? Real self is what we are right now. Like if I am a student, I am scoring some 60%, 70%, and I am not that much, don't have that much stamina to run 600 meters, and not that good in mathematics. No, what you are right now is your real self. But we don't stop there. We have one more thing called ideal self. Ideal self is, so there are two things. One is real self, what we are right now with all our strengths and weaknesses. One is ideal self, what we think we are, not like goal or ambition. It's our own self concept. In ourself, we think we are some like this, but in reality, we are like this. This happens with most of the people. It's not wrong or something, but there is a catch. If there is a lot of gap between these two, real self and ideal self, this area is a cause of concern. To the extent there is a gap between real self and ideal self, when life experiences are inconsistent with what we think we are, we get angry, we overreact, we get stressed out. I think I am a big YouTuber. My subscribers number or their comments do not reflect in that way. So what I am and what I think I am, if there is a lot of gap between these two, that creates problem, that creates anxiety, that becomes a cause of stress. I hope you are understanding. There is one more thing that Carl Rogers did not say. I am adding to that concept, that is former self. This will become a matter of discussion in future. I hope that there is one more area which Carl Rogers did not explicitly say, that in real self and ideal self, one more area that is to be taken into consideration is former self. I have seen many of my students, many of my colleagues talking about when they are struggling. They say earlier I was not like this. I was something like, I was a hardworking, I was a dedicated, I was a very good performer, I was a first rank student, something like that. So people also compare with their former selves. I am here, I am comparing with my former self, also comparing with my ideal self, which are not true, which are to the extent away from the reality. To what extent they are away from the reality creates anxiety and distortion. Okay, when anxiety happens, when our life experiences are not consistent with what we think we are, then we start to get stressed, and then we do some defense mechanisms. They are like, we try to deny it or distort the reality. Denying means, okay, somebody is not treating you properly, you deny it, okay, he don't know, and distorting the reality. If that continued in the beginning, these defense mechanisms, all the defense mechanisms are meant to reduce our anxiety and stress for a short-term basis. If these things are used too much, then it turns out to be more maladjustment and even sometimes psychological disorders. So to know ourselves properly, what we are, to reduce the gap between real self and ideal self, should be something we all should aim for. And how can we do it? You can do it like, so this is my goal and not myself. this is my reality, and there is a process to reach there. Like right now you are getting 60%, you can aim for 65, 70% for the coming academic session, then 80, then 85, then 90. You can reach there. Right now you are not running 600 meters, you can start doing it by 600, 1 kilometer, 2 kilometer, 3 kilometer. There is a process behind that. If we go with the process and clearly recognize where we are right now and where we want to go and how far it is realistic and how far it is achievable, that can be done, and that's really good if we do it. So this sums up the whole idea of real self and ideal self, concept given by Carl Rogers. Okay? It's going to cause anxieties and problem, and we will not become a fully functioning individual. But fully functioning individual or people are those who live in present, live the life in a fullest, and enjoy present moment, and trust their own emotions and feelings, and don't too much molded by the society. They live little bit technical, but you listen to it again and again, you will enjoy this concept, and then share with your friends and family as well. And don't forget to subscribe my channel for more, and do write your comments. Thank you.